What's up, traders? Welcome to my stream. Today I had a really big gain in leader right about here. Let's see if we can see it. So leader, I made a total of 14k, and the long was initially I was long at around, you can see, so here I was buying it around 295. I kept buying it at 291, and then my best fill was 380. So I initially made around $1 a share on the front side, and then I pretty much started shorting at around 390 and covered at 290. So I went long at 290 and sold at 380, and then I went short at 390 and covered at 290. So I made $1 on the way up and $1 on the way down. So we're going to discuss this ticker. This is leader. So it came to my radar as I was looking at my pre-market scanner. It popped up over here in my pre-market scanner. Let's see. I don't remember where exactly. Pre-market scanner. I was just watching it. As you know, you get real-time alerts. So leader popped up. I don't know. We had people try and go long leader at like $2. So let's see if we can find a leader right here. Leader, interesting. They have news with NVIDIA right here. You can see, so here at around 801, leader, interesting. They have news with NVIDIA. Right here at around 801, I pretty much caught it on my scanner just about here, and I alerted my premium chat because they had news with NVIDIA. If we read the news right here, the news is the company announced it's a Polo lidar integrated with NVIDIA. So their product is integrated with NVIDIA. So that's a very actually important news. We had traders going long at $2 and 210. But when I actually went long around 280 right about here. And I looked at the chart and I thought that this chart had room all the way to $4. And NVIDIA news, right? 280 to $4. So I was looking at the float initially at around 812. I was looking at around 812, 12. Let's see how much was up. Leader was up 150%. So I initially went long right about here, 280. I was like, this thing had room all the way up to 440. So I thought that this ticker is gonna give nice range. Soon enough, it did. Soon enough, right here, it caught a bunch of shorts right about here, and then we actually ran all the way up, and we had people, and I had sold into the 380s. We had a daily resistance of around 430, and I actually could have held my 280s longer to 440, maybe 430, but we had some traders. We had some traders in at $2, sold at 210, and sold at 280. And then we had a bunch of traders trying to re-long. John selling half at 335 from 230. And pretty much John sold all out at 370. So we had a bunch of traders, you could see, so in the Discord room. It actually hit around 4 here. So from here to here, I made around 8K. Because I pretty much went long, I actually lost a bit, gained a bit. If you look at my P&L, right about here, I initially bought it at 290, 285, and then I sold at 380 and 380 and 380, and then I pretty much, and now we're going to discuss my short. So this was the long idea. So we hit the daily resistance of 430. And pretty much I looked at the float. I was like, leader is up at, once we were at 430, this was at 908. Hold on. So at 908, 0908 a.m., leader was up 250%. So my mind was like, would you really buy a stock with 18 million float with 80 million market cap, up to 300%? Would you really buy a float of 20 million, gapping up 300% with an 80 million market cap? And the answer is no. So soon enough, I didn't know I actually did not know whether or not this stock is going to go higher or not. I was like, I reserved my shares, and I did not, honestly, I did not know if this ticker is going to go straight up or go to 5, 6, 7, 8. But what really got me excited to short is when I saw this. So we pretty much opened, we went straight up and broke the pre-market highs, and we halted up. Now, what happens after it unhalted was pretty much crucial. Because the stock, as you can see, so here, we open down. See, normally, you know, when a stock goes to 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever, it opens up like higher than it halted. So here at 473, we opened at 457 and went straight down. So this was an indication to me that this is topish behavior. And once I saw that, I got short at like 450, risking of 480, and pretty much that was the good idea that I covered, because right here we had I don't know, from 4 to 440 we had a 40-cent candle, and I got freaked out. So initially I went short here, and then I covered. And then once I saw that this 429 line also coincided with the daily, you know, we were rejecting it multiple times, I got short again at around, I don't know, $3.90 or $4, and I pretty much held. And a lot of traders, you know, weren't, I don't know if they were able to short it or not, but you can see that we hit multiple times 430, and this kind of looks like a head and shoulders. You got the head and the two shoulders, you know, right here and right here. And after that, it was just game over. I actually covered most of my 390 short at around over here, if I were going to say, at around 290? It was over here. So once I shorted around 390 and covered back to 290. Sure enough, it went down to a low of 370, and it's still just pretty much this is a pattern called short the daily resistance, and this is a pattern to buy once the stock has Nvidia news. So the front side, it had Nvidia news, and it had Nvidia news, and it had a huge volume, and you know, there was just one ticker running. So we went up 300%. From 280, I got it to 380. I could have sold it over 4, but I missed out over here over another, I don't know, 80 cents over here. You know, then I actually flipped short once I recognized the price action. Like right here, this candle indicated to me that my hypothesis that 430 is going to reject. So I got short, I covered over here, and then I re-shorted again somewhere around here. And then it ended up being pretty much a good on the way up and a short on the way down. My total profit ended up being, you can see, so here, initially I went long around 10,000 shares, and then I went short around 6,000 shares. As you can see that I initially bought it at over here, and then I got out, and then I actually tried to short a bit more. So 380, and pretty much what I wanted to do, I shorted 425. I don't know what I did over here, but you can see so that the bulk of my profit was, you know, selling it at, you know, around 391 and covering at 291. This is the bulk of my profit over here, and this is you know, the bulk of my profit over here. What I did here was kind of like a chop feast. I was trying to pretty much get the top, and it was a little bit choppy here, so I got chopped out by a couple 10 cents, 20 cents over here. So that's about it. This is a really good indication of you know, Nvidia news, and then short the daily resistance once it was confirmed. And I don't know, where is it at now? Yeah, a lot of people thought that this is going to go to 10, 20 or whatever with the Nvidia news, but you know, technicals actually trump everything. We had here, nice trade. I'm glad it worked, because it shows that technicals do work. So, you know, I was saying multiple times, Market cap is too big, 73 million. Only tickers with market cap under 220 million, gap up 300% that keep going. So, you know, you can go on Finviz and see that the market cap was around 73 million. So, you know, once you see those 73 million is a lot higher than under 20 million. So, very rarely you have 300% gappers that keep going, that, have, almost triple the market cap of a micro float. Very rarely. So soon enough, I was excited about, this is me, like, talking about the short that I was doing in Leader over here. So pretty much overall, a great trade overall. I was actually live streaming this morning, and soon enough, this ticker showed up, and pretty much I capitalized on this whole very nice move. Other than that, hit the link below and join us in my Discord each and every day. I always stream for free for about 45 minutes to an hour every day at around 7, unless it's Monday, I stream at 9. So, if you missed this, make sure you get into the Discord and, take advantage with us and profit on these on the way up and on the way down. Other than that, see you all later. Peace out.